Hi friends, it's me, Allie, your friendly neighborhood Chanel expert, and yes, I'm still alive, I'm still around. I took a very unplanned 2 weeks off because I've been very sick, but I'm feeling slightly more human, so I think I'm going to tempt fate and film a makeup video. I haven't done my makeup in like 2 weeks now. And I have some new makeup here. I have the new Guerlain summer palette. I have the new Hermès bronzer. And I have some other makeup that I thought we could just go ahead and play with. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. I also hadn't done my nails in like 2 weeks because it's really pointless to paint your nails if you're going to blow your nose instantly afterwards. But I did pick up the new, or I ordered and had it shipped to me, the new Dior summer collection, and I got 2 nail polish colors, and I did this. I wanted to test out both at the same time just to see how they wear. So I'll put a community post in 7 days to see, or to show you how it wears. I'm not sure how I feel about the blue and white together. I think I just went ham when I was like, oh my god, I can do my nails again. Let me just do all the colors. I mean, I like them both individually. I just feel like it's a lot to have them both at the same time. But anyway, that's that. I also picked up an eyeshadow palette from Dior for the summer release, but today I want to reuse my Guerlain summer jean palette here. I think this is so gorgeous. The denim, the stitching, the embossing is so pretty, and the colors are just very pretty. The blue and the purple gives me a nice blurple feel. I just love how light and fresh and just pretty this is. So that's going to be today's eyeshadow look. I'm going to attempt to recreate this look from the Guerlain site. I think I'm going to use the blue as liner because when I used it last time, the more I packed it on, the more intense it was. So I think as liner, it'll be good. So I'm just going into this beautiful lilac purple blurple color first, and I'm just gonna sweep this all over the lid here at first. I haven't done my makeup in 2 weeks, so I hope I remember how to do everything. So this color here, it is lighter. I wet it last time with some setting spray, so if you want a more intense purple lilac finish, just wet the brush and you'll get a more intense color. Otherwise, it is very light. It's just, it depends on what you want. Okay, so I've been gone for 2 weeks. Totally unplanned, unprepared, not what I was hoping for. So it started off with freezing rain. So 2 weeks ago here in Montreal, we had this like flash freezing rain storm. I forget the term exactly, but like an ice storm. We had an ice storm, not as big as the one in 98, but pretty bad. And so all the trees got covered in ice. Everything was frozen over, and then we lost power because all the trees, fell on the power lines, and in the city, there were over 1 million people who lost electricity, including us, and so we lost electricity for 3 days. So we ended up going to a hotel because the combination of cold and smelly is not ideal. And so we just sort of had an emergency staycation at a hotel in the old port because the old port still had power, so we just ran off there. And so I couldn't film anything for 3 days because there was no electricity. And I considered, I was like, maybe I can bring some stuff at the hotel and film something in like my hotel bathroom. But I thought to myself, it's only a few days, she thought. And also, in case of like a natural disaster, I think it's pretty normal to take a couple of days off work. So we enjoyed our hotel stay because it had electricity, it had hot water, it had internet. I mean, without electricity, you sort of just sit there and stare at the wall. It's kind of boring. So yeah, we were very happy to have refuge at a hotel. Going into this color here, and all the brushes are listed down below. So 3 days passes, we go home. We get COVID. Yeah. It was my first time getting it. April 2023. I never got it before. I don't know how. I thought maybe by this point I was like the chosen one because I hadn't gotten it. I thought maybe I was like asymptomatic. And no, I got every symptom, and my husband and I both got it at the exact same time. We just got the exact same flavor of it. Awful. So we were both really sick, and that is basically why I've been gone for like 2 weeks. I think if we had just lost power, I would have been gone for like, I don't know, half a week maybe. Like I would have missed 2 videos, but man, it knocked me out so much. Like it was so bad. Like I got every single symptom. I think that the fever was the worst. No, actually, the worst was the sore throat. I thought for sure, I was convinced that I had strep throat. Like it was that bad. Like this version here, it gives you the absolute worst sore throat of life. And so I couldn't, every day, it felt like I was swallowing like sandpaper. Ugh. And it was so weird. I felt like every day my body would reset at like 3 a.m. and I would wake up in the middle of the night with a new symptom, either coughing or waking up covered in sweat from the fever or the sore throat. It was hell. It was awful. And it's so crazy because I'm looking at the calendar. It's the end of April. And pardon my French, but April has been a shit show. I don't know what I did to the universe. Like it just feels like April, the calendar turned to April and it was like, Allie, fuck you, Allie. Like this whole month has been a disaster, just like disaster after disaster. And I haven't done anything. Like I've just been sitting on the couch in a bathrobe holding a hot water bottle. And 2 weeks went by. I'm like, what? Where have I been? What's happening? How is it almost May? What? I don't even know what happened. Let's get into the blue eyeshadow. I'm using the sponge tip brush that came with. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. They had some videos on the GRWM site and they were using it, but I don't know if it's actually, oh, actually, no, it works. Yeah, it works. It really concentrates the blue shadow and makes it pop. Because I saw Violette FR using it on the website, but you know, sometimes when they, like the makeup tutorials on the official site, sometimes you try it at home and you're like, that does not work. Nope, it actually works. So if you want to do a little bit of liner, just use the little sponge tip, this one here. It's like very pointed, it's for eyeliner. So yeah. So that's where I've been. I'm just in shock. I'm like, how is it almost May? I have been sitting around. I honestly wasn't even like lucid for a whole week. It was just so much fever. But now I've been feeling better, but not great. So I wasn't comfortable filming yet because I didn't want to come back and like burn out after like a week. But I have so many videos to film. Like I just have so many ideas. I have so much new makeup. I bought the new GRWM highlighter. I wasn't going to, but I did. I also bought a new, one of the new Armani blushes because there was a Sephora sale. So I was like, okay, whatever. I have the new Dior summer collection. I have so many ideas for like the will I buy it, you know, when I talk about the new makeup releases, there's so much. There's the Chanel Les Beige coming out soon, which I'm very excited about. Like there's so much. I'm just like, wait, I'm ready to jump back in here. Let me try a little flick. I might regret this instantly. Yes, I regret this instantly. Let's just pretend I did not attempt to do a wing liner with this. So anyway, that has been me. How have you been? How are you? I missed you guys so much. When I started feeling better, like when I could look in the mirror and look like, I need to do something, but I didn't have enough energy to actually do anything about it. I was like feeling very restless, and I just wanted to get back to here and talk about makeup with you and, you know, share my fanaticism and passion about makeup with you. And I got so many lovely comments and messages, and thank you so much. I missed you as well. I missed you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for your kindness and your patience. And I'm really happy to just like, feel like a human woman again. You know, like that is the worst part when like you're starting to feel better, and you're better enough to recognize that your hair looks like a mess and you haven't shaved in 2 weeks, but you still don't have enough energy to do anything about it, and you're just like, ugh, I feel like a potato. Anyway, I think I'm past the potato phase. I also got this little kit here from YSL. So this was, again, during the sale. I think the sale is still happening. Unsure, to be honest. Sorry about that. This kit here is their new mascara, and they're like not really new, but it's like the Miniature Libre perfume. I think the perfume came out a couple of years ago, and it's like their signature scent for the brand. Let me open this up. I don't remember what the price was exactly, but the kit was very reasonable. I think it's almost the same price as just the mascara, and then you get a miniature of the perfume here. I have tried it. I have a few samples that I've tried and I enjoyed, so it smells lovely. I can smell, that's a great bonus to know. It smells clean and fresh, and I kind of wish it had like a spray instead of just like the pour, but whatever, it's fine. And then this is the mascara. I've been meaning to test this out for a while. This looks huge. Like this mascara, like look at this, it looks massive. Interesting. So actually, let me do a little bit of black waterproof liner just on the top waterline like this, just to make my lashes look thicker. So if you have this new Guerlain palette, I definitely would recommend trying the blue as liner like this. Like it really works. It actually does work. So this is the YSL mascara. Okay, the wand looks like really nice and fluffy. I'm excited. It's supposed to be very voluminous. I have heard a lot of good reviews, or I don't know, I've seen good things about this, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this out. I hope that your month of April has been healthier, more productive. I certainly hope it was just me that got, like, I don't know. I remember at some point I looked at my husband, I was like, we're good people. What did we do to deserve this? You know, it was the combination of losing electricity and then being sick, and there was overlap because we came home from the hotel because the city said that our neighborhood had power again. So we came home and then we got sick, and then we lost power again. It only lasted like 12 hours where we didn't have power, but like being sick and not having electricity, oof, rough. You know, you couldn't make tea, you couldn't have your hot water bottle. It just sort of sit there in the cold, and then you're even more cold because you have a fever. It was a nightmare. Ugh. Okay, so this is a very voluminous mascara. I think it looks nice. Obviously, there's a huge difference with mascara and without. Yeah, it looks good. It's very dense. The brush is very big and fluffy. I know some people prefer a smaller wand, but I like this. It's giving me the drama and the fake lash effect. I like the fake lash effect. I just don't like wearing fake lashes. The last time I wore fake lashes was several years ago, and I was wearing them, and I sneezed so hard that one of the lashes just flew off my face, and I said, you know what? This is a sign from God that I should not be wearing false lashes. So they're just not for me, but I want to look like I have fake lashes. I also feel like I've just aged somehow. You know when you just get sick and after a few weeks, it's just sort of like the sickness that's just like rampaged through your body. Like I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, is it time for me to get Botox? You know, just to like iron this out. Just a thought I had. You know when you get sick and then afterwards you're like, oof, I need to go to like, do you know what I wished for when I was like starting to feel better but still feeling gross? I wanted like a spa that I could just go in and sit or like lay down like a conveyor belt like this, and then I could just lay down and I could have every treatment done, like wash my hair, give me a blowout, straighten it, shave, exfoliate, moisturize, everything head to toe, but just sort of like lay there like in a conveyor belt and just have every treatment done. I don't think that's possible, but that's what I wished for. I'm gonna go ahead and add a bit of foundation. This is the Dior Capture Total, a super potent serum. This is like foundation and skincare, and I have the shade, I think this is 3N. 3N is sort of my go-to shade for Dior as far as complexion. Like I have a face powder that's 3N, and I think I have a couple other foundations. 3N is just sort of my go-to, which is kind of nice once you figure out the range you're in. It's maybe not always the exact perfect match, but it's somewhere around there. And I have a lot of redness around my face, like the center, the nose, of course. So I'm just going to use this, and it's part skincare, so I just feel like I need the extra boost of radiance and anti-aging and hydration and all that. Do you want to see a favorites video from the month of March? I never got around to it, and then, you know, everything happened. So let me know if you want to see that. It's like almost the end of April now, but maybe I'll just have back-to-back favorites videos. This is the new Givenchy Prisme Libre Concealer. The shade is C305. That's the shade here. So yeah, did you get anything during the Sephora sale? I was going to be very strict and just replenish skincare essentials, which I did, but then I also got new makeup as well. Oh, well, what a shock, quelle surprise. Let me just put a little tiny bit of this mascara on the bottom lashes here. The wand is huge, so for bottom mascara, it's not the easiest. I mean, it's not that hard either. It's just some wands are like super tiny. But I like this mascara. I don't know why it took me so long to test it out, but yeah, this YSL Lash Clash mascara, totally worth it. And if they still have the little kit, I think it's worth it. It's always nice to get a little extra goodie, you know, with your purchase. It's always nice to get freebies. So what's next? Let me add a bit of bronzer. I love this bronzer here from Hermès. I got the shade 02 Atlas. So this is what it looks like. It's so pretty. It's so expensive, but it's so pretty. And I love that there's the H logo in the center. It's just very extra. I don't have a ton of Hermès Beauty. I have one of their lipsticks. I have a lot of samples of lipsticks, which I love because, you know, who doesn't love a sample? I don't have a full size of their perfumes, and I have a blush. The blush is so pretty. It's just, honestly, the Hermès blush, it's one of the longest lasting blushes. Like you apply that on your skin and you, like your blush stays as vibrant for the whole day. Like it could be 10, 12, 15 hours. Your blush looks like it was freshly applied. So is it extremely expensive? Yeah, of course. But if you want like a super long lasting blush, Hermès is the way to go. I haven't exfoliated in a while, and the foundation, it's not like picking up, but it was just not looking very blended. But I haven't been able to exfoliate here because everything's just been irritated, but hopefully in a few days I can. Maybe what I could do is like a combined favorites video where it's like the favorites of March and April in like a week or two, because I don't know. I don't know if there's any point in doing a favorites video right now. Maybe I'll just do a combined one. I feel like that's been done before. So just a little touch like this. For the blush, I'm going into my Chanel Fantaisie de Chanel. So this is available now, or was available. Is it sold out yet? I think that this dropped before everything happened. I don't know, but as you can see, baby, I love mine. I've been telling you, it's fabulous. It's fantastic. I've owned this for what, 6, 8 weeks maybe? And yeah, this has basically been my go-to blush since I picked it up. So that's what I'm going to apply. And this one here, it's illuminating. So it's that beautiful blend of highlighter and blush. So you can skip highlighter if you want. You can add more highlighter if you want to. I'm not going to judge you. But it's sort of this beautiful blend. I mean, look at this. No highlighter, no primer, I forgot. But it just looks really lovely and very luminous and healthy. I also want to do a video talking about skincare empties, but typically when I do that video, I like to do it bare face without any makeup on. And I think I need to wait until I look a little bit healthier without makeup on before I do that. So that'll be soon. I always like those videos because it gives me a chance to use up a skincare product completely and entirely, and then I can, you know, give my review. Because sometimes I also review a product before sometimes I'll have a skincare product and I'll just stop using it, and then I'll explain to you why. And I think that's also just as important. I just realized that when I was talking about the new Dior nail polishes, I didn't even tell you what they were called. So the white one is called Jasmine. Absolutely gorgeous. It's so opaque. Like, it's not a pearlescent, it's a stark, thick, opaque, not thick, but like opaque white. It's white. It's gorgeous. I love a white manicure or pedicure. Yes. And then the blue is called Eden Rock, and it's this super dark navy with a shift. It's so classy. Like, it's such a classy blue. It's not tacky. It's not garish. It's really gorgeous. So I'll do, a community post in like 7 days. I'm gonna wear it for 7 days straight, and then I'll put a post there. And yeah, that's why I did alternating nails, because I just wanted to test it out right away. I didn't want to wait like weeks to do both. And it had been a minute since I did my nails, and this one here, I kind of screwed up a little bit. I was just very impatient. I was like, I don't have to blow my nose every 5 minutes. I have time to do my nails. So I went a little ham, but I think it'll be cute. The white is just exactly what I want. I find it difficult to find the right white nail polish. A lot of them are just like a sheer pearlescence, and that's not what I want. So we have to go into a lip. I have a couple options. I have this Guerlain one. Ugh, the case matches the eyeshadow in the most gorgeous way. And this one here is like a silky beige, I think. It's number 360. I forget the name exactly, but it's like a milky, silky beige. This is what it looks like in the tube. I needed a nude from Guerlain because all of my lipsticks from Guerlain are reds, which is gorgeous, but with this type of eye look, you want something a little bit more subtle. I have this one here, and then I have this lip maximizer I got from Dior a few weeks ago. This is 037. That's what it looks like in the tube here, and then this is what it looks like. I don't know, it's hard to tell what would look best with the look. I think maybe the nude. I don't know, I feel like this is like a spicy pinky red, and I just don't know if it's gonna go with this look here. I could just do like the lipstick with like maybe a dab of the maximizer over top just to see. So let's say you blow your nose when you have a full face of makeup like I've just done. What you're going to do is you're going to take your foundation brush or the brush you use to apply your complexion product. Don't add more, just whatever is left here residually. You're just going to go like this, tap, tap, tap. And then just make sure everything is nice and blended. Let's go into the lip. I'm gonna go into my Guerlain lipstick here first. And then I'm going to dab a little bit of the maximizer on the lip as well. I forgot that I also have makeup here from Surratt, like Surratt Beauty. They sent me this kit here. It has the foundation, eyeshadow, some complexion products too. So if you'd like to see some Surratt Beauty, Surratt, sorry. If you want to see this, leave a comment down below. And last but not least, let's go into this Libre perfume. It smells so nice. It just smells clean, fresh. It smells like a signature perfume. It has, I think, some like powdery notes. It smells like lavender. It's floral, but it's not like a bouquet of flowers hitting you in the face. It has some musk. It smells clean. It smells professional, not like in a terrible way, but just in a signature 9 to 5 type of way. Like, you could wear this at the office easily. You could wear this out. It just smells good. It has like blackcurrant. It has a little bit of fruit, like maybe blackberry, but it's not like a sickly sweet. It just smells really good. So I do wish it had a spray. I find it a little bit annoying to do this thing, but it's okay. I'll live. So anyway, I'm back. Hi, it's good to see you again. This is a get ready with me, playing with some new makeup. I have a lot of other new makeup, so leave a comment down below if you are excited to see me again. I'm excited to see you again. It was so nice to get so many comments and messages from you guys. I'm glad you missed me. I'm so sorry I was gone. I was not planning on it at all. I didn't even have like anything banked. Like, I didn't have time to like make a reserve of videos to like, because often when I go on vacation, I'll do like a backup of videos so I don't really miss any of my upload dates. But this was just like, it was a shit show. I don't know what else to say. Sorry, you guys. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're feeling healthy. Hope your life is going well and not chaotic. I do not wish this on anyone. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.